Okay, in this video, if you want to follow along, the file is match index large temp. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got countries in the world, alphabetized, Abkhazia, whatever that is, through Zimbabwe. Okay, we have the populations, and what we want to do here is you type in a number n, like if you type in 5, you want the country with the 5th largest population. Of course, you want the population. And so this is a great example of where you want to combine functions. So it's sort of like you want match and index, but how do you find if I type in, let's say, a 5, the 5th largest population? Well, again, there's functions for this. If you say large function and you give me a range and you say comma, let's say 5, you'll get the 5th largest number in that range. Large comma 1 would be the max. And if you would say small, for example, in a range of cells, comma 12, you would get the 12th smallest if you care about that. So these are really useful functions. So let's suppose I want the country in the world with the 5th largest population. I don't know off the top of my head. That might even be the US or Brazil. I don't know. I think it's projected Nigeria, and it will be up there in 20 years or so. I don't know. Okay, so I want the 5th largest population. I would say large, point to the range of populations, and I'd say comma 5. So the 5th largest country is what? 203 million people. Okay, this comes from Wikipedia. So how do I find the country? Well, now I can use match and index. So I'll combine this in one cell here. So I'll say index. Now what's the range? Oops, got to start with an equals. So what's the range of cells that I would find the country in? The country's name. It's right here. Okay, now what's the row? Well, there's where I use the match function. I'm assuming there's no tie among the populations here. Okay, so I'd match that population, which is where I5, and I would match it in column G. And I'd say comma 0, and it's going to be the first column, because there's only one column. Okay, so then the 5th largest country in the world in population is Brazil. Let's go through it here. Number 1, I think you know, is China. Oops. Now, see, I made a mistake there. I shouldn't say large, comma 5. I'm glad I made that mistake. I want to link it to this cell. So when I change n, that will change. Now we're in business. Okay, I'm sort of glad I made that mistake, although it was a dumb mistake. So now if I say 1, I find the largest population, that's China. Number 2 is India. Number 3 is the US. Number 4 is Indonesia. Number 5 is Brazil. Number 6 is Pakistan. Okay, I think India is projected to pass China 2020 or whatever. The 200th largest population in the world, if you care, would be Aruba, which is owned by the Netherlands, 101,000 people. So that's really quite cool. But again, I had made a mistake. Let's reiterate that mistake. I'd said large, comma 5. So then when I changed the country here, the n here, from 5, it wasn't picking that up. So it's really important to understand if you want to set up this spreadsheet that you type in the number n and then you get the nth largest country with the nth largest population. Like you might want to get the country in the world where you have the 10th largest sales of Office or 10th largest revenue for Microsoft, and this would be the way you would do it. So this is a very useful, I think, trick. But again, you need the large function, you need the match function, and you need the index function. Although offset function can replace index, and we'll learn about that in some later videos, I hope. Okay, we've got one more video on the match function coming up, and we'll be using not match type 0 in that video to show you that there is sometimes a use for match type -1 or +1.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and there's a free course, a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, and all of these videos are coming from one of 3 books. So first, this one, which you can see here at the top of the screen, Microsoft's book, which has 355 reviews, and then it's, let's see, 4.6 stars. It's coming from this book as well, his marketing analytics book, which is down here, and you can sort of see 4.5, or his newest book, his analytics stories book, which is here. And with that one, you can see it's 4 point something, or maybe even 5. I don't think it's 5. Yeah, 4.8. And so, yeah, anyways, in the description, there's a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, or you can go to excelwithwayne.com/free, and it'll be there. But again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please let us know. Thanks.